Hi everyone, it's Grada from the Purple House, and I'm here with my beautiful little daughter Nova, granddaughter Nova, and my daughter Mika. Where are you, Mika? Come and sit a little bit closer. And we're going to do Facebook Live. Mika, sit a bit closer, yeah. Because I had lots of questions from parents like, what can you do for my child, and how old does my child have to be before I can do a treatment? Can you all see us? Yeah. Can you all hear us? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So here's little Nova. She was born a week ago, and she's already had a few little healing sessions, even though she was born perfectly healthy. But because I'm a healer, I pick things up from the energy field really, really quickly. And today she's due for a little tune-up. So first what I do, I'll scan her energy with my hands. And I immediately feel a big energy block around her head. So it goes all the way up. So Mika, what could that be to do with? Do you think?
A little fear might have kicked her in the face this morning.
Ooh, who's fear? Just for people who don't know. Yeah. Okay. So there's a little bit of trauma here. So I am just going to clear the trauma with my hands. And I asked Nova's little body how she felt about that, and Nova actually said to me she hated it and she felt at risk. So before the trauma can settle into her tissues, I'm just going to clear it with my hands. Can you see that? So energy is coming out of my hands, and her body tells me I have to hold it about here. That's about half a meter away from her face. And it's nearly gone. I'm sure little Nova knows what we're doing. Yeah, she's getting all chatty. Because now that feels much better. So that energy block is gone, and it's not going to settle in the tissues and become like an issue in the tissue 10 years down the track. Okay. So now I'm picking up on an energy block in the tummy, and that's probably to do with the digestive system. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to test her for dairy. So I've got some cream here. A little bit of stress with cream, but not too bad. Butter, also a little bit of stress with butter. Not huge, it's not a huge stress. But Mika will have to be a little bit careful. Yeah, she doesn't like it. Oh, darling, I better just clear that. So what's she saying? She's feeling miserable right now. So I've just cleared that sensation. Okay, so maybe she was a little bit more allergic to the butter and the cream than I thought, because I can feel it coming out, the stress coming out of her ears and out of her mouth from a subtle energy field. Okay, so we're back to a tummy. So in the tummy is a stress with feeling doomed. So I'm just going to check where that comes from. 3 generations ago on Mika's side, Mika's father, Mika's mom, actually coming from me. So it's Mika and then me, and then it comes from my dad. Okay, so it's something to do with my father when he was young, and the feeling that's coming up is I feel insecure. So inside ourselves, we have cell memories that can pass from one generation to the next. And if I was at work, I would check what time of his life my father had a trauma that made him feel insecure, but I'm not going to bother today. I'm just going to clear it. And I'm going to go into Nova's life. So a stress is coming up from the 2nd trimester. So something really put her into fight and flight during the 2nd trimester. So Mika, do you have any idea what were you doing during the 2nd trimester? I can be more specific. So the 2nd trimester, that's week 12, isn't it?
Yeah.
12, 13, 14,
we went
15,
to Canada.
18.
We flew to Canada because of Paul's.
Oh, yeah. Pete. Paul's mom was diagnosed with cancer. Okay. So there's an insecurity again and feeling pressured. Okay, so I've cleared that stress from the tummy. So we go to, oh, little Missy. Okay. I'm quickly going to test for allergies because there's still a test.
Sorry.
There's still a stress in the tummy. So I've got an allergy sheet here, and I'm just going to quickly work my way down, and I can do this super fast. So her body says, don't give me any almonds, so I crossed it off. No apples. She can have apricots. This is, of course, all Mika has to be careful because she's fully breastfed. No bananas. Mika is not allowed to have any bananas. No Brazil nuts. No butter. No cashew nuts. This is all Mika. Cherries are very, very bad for Nova, so don't eat any cherries, Mika. She doesn't want hot chilies. Cod liver oil is out. Corn is out. No sugar, and a big stress with gluten. Okay. Nearly done. No kiwi fruit. No mushrooms. Okay, so I've crossed out a huge list already, and so you can tell how quickly we can do it. So if Mika is to eat raw goat, that's going to affect Nova's thyroid. I'll work super fast. No oranges, no pawpaw, no hot peppers. Quinoa causes stress to our body, but rice is okay. Rye is not okay. No soybeans, no spelt, no sugar, no sultanas. No, that's right. Mika can't have tomatoes, no walnuts, and no flour. Okay, so that pretty much tells us what Mika should or shouldn't eat, and that will keep Nova nice and happy. So also, I suggest for all little babies, they need at least 1 drop of iodine. Yeah, 1 little drop every 2 or 3 days. And I'm going to balance that for magnesium. So magnesium is the great relaxer. Okay. And because of the stress of her birth, her body is not absorbing magnesium very well. And it's making her feel restless, even though she's a beautiful baby and very, very restful, wouldn't you say? And pleasant. So in her throat, where I'm just doing a healing correction on her throat. Yep. I'm just using my kinesiology book. In her throat is a little bit of sadness. And today all her issues in the tissues are coming from her mom's side. Okay. But sometimes it's from Paul. And this is actually from Mika's father, which is Peter. So something to do with Peter's history. When Peter was 3 years old and he was feeling lost. Well, I'm not sure if that's true. Peter always wanted to go to school. He was the youngest of a big family, and they all went on the school bus and left him alone by himself, so he would have felt a bit lost and sad. And Nova, I'll just quickly check Nova. So last week it's showing up as a stress, but she was only born on Wednesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Any idea what happened on Saturday? She was feeling nauseated. Did she do any vomits? Did anything make a vomit on Saturday? Did you eat anything unusual?
Can't remember. Sorry.
That's okay.
Probably did too many things.
Yeah. Maybe that's when your meal came in.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So she was probably getting used to Mika's milk. Ah, that's gone. So now I'll take magnesium again, and now our body is fully able to absorb magnesium through Mika's milk. And I'm balancing out with salt, it's good. And then last but not least, I pick grass out of the garden to see if she's allergic to outside stuff, and she is. So I'm quickly going to clean it. So what I'm getting from little Nova now when I'm doing a healing correction that you can't see, but it's coming out through my hands. A very strong allergy to grasses and outside stuff. And it's giving her what you call one of those ice cream headaches. So lucky we can clear it right now. And then it won't affect it. And it's as easy as that. So it looks as if I'm not doing anything, but trust me, it always works like a charm. Okay. So she's a little bit apprehensive. What would she be apprehensive? Have you got any plans for today?
Not anymore.
Not anymore? Okay.
Probably. We've been doing lots of stuff yesterday. She's even out of the car.
Yeah.
So she might be apprehensive about the rest
Yeah,
of it.
Mick and Paul had to get a little passport for her because they're going back to Canada to see Paul's mom. So there. Okay, let's see if she's fine now with grasses. Yep, that's all good. So this is it for today. So I might have to give her another little tune-up to do with a grass allergy. By the way, people who have grass allergies, that means they often also have a gluten allergy. So if you sneeze when you go outside today because of all the growth and so on, you highly likely also have a gluten allergy. So that's something to be careful of. If you're interested in having your own healing session at the Purple House, come and see me or come and see some of my amazing therapists. We all do the same thing. Of course, it looks much more dramatic if I was to use muscle testing to test. You would be able to see something, but I've been doing this for so long now that I actually don't have to muscle test anymore. I can just feel the trauma and the change in the energy fields. So I'm just going to finish today's session with Gentle Baby because she's been so beautiful. Gentle Baby is a beautiful essential oil. And actually before I put it anywhere near her, actually her body says, no, I don't want that. So that's just respecting the body. So we'll try frankincense. Frankincense, even, she doesn't even want that right now either. So I'll just try 3 Wise Men, which is a dilute frankincense, sandalwood and myrrh. And that's okay. So Mika, where shall we put a little bit of frankincense, sandalwood and myrrh, a little bit on the head? Because that's actually where she felt a bit sore this morning. There you go. Beautiful, thank you. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll do another Facebook where I meet her. There you go, that's better. This is just a mock healing session, quite different to what I do at the Purple House. But you just get the idea that what we can do with little babies. So talk to you soon. If you're interested, ring the Purple House for an appointment. Bye.